to our Sapphire Coast family adventure. We had a 3-hour trip ahead of ourselves from Ulladulla to Pambula with a quick park stop in at Narooma. Being that we arrived around lunchtime, our first order of business was to hit up the Longstocking Brewery. It was part of the gorgeous Oaklands complex, which featured also a nursery, cafe, chocolate store, and the brewery itself where you could get delicious pizzas to eat for lunch. Also ordered an apple and rhubarb cider, and it was so nice, and took a 4-pack of pale ale home for Dave, and he can confirm that they were amazing as well. It is definitely a stop that I can recommend if you are heading to the far South Coast.
Hello friends, I hope you're all doing so well, and welcome to our far South Coast, New South Wales family adventure. We are spending the next 2 nights in Pambula. I'm here with my mum, dad and Hunter. I'm keen to have some great family time and take you guys with us. So grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video.
Oh, that must be their ears.
After checking out Pambula Beach and the rest of the caravan park, Mum, Hunter and I headed back into Pambula Village to have a little wander around. At this point it was a Friday afternoon and basically all of the shops were shut, but it was so nice, quaint and peaceful to just have a wander up the main street by ourselves and admire all of the gorgeous artwork, old buildings and beautiful trees.
I'm hoping that you can hear me over the glorious sound of crashing waves. We are staying at the Discovery Parks at Pambula Beach, and it's our first and only full day here at Pambula. We have so many things that we wanted to get done and obviously just not enough time to do them, while Pambula Beach and Pambula Village themselves are actually quite small and you can probably get those done in a day or two. There are so many lovely small communities around here, both on the coast and inland, and you could honestly just spend so much time down here just checking out the different cafes, restaurants, scenery, rainforests, farmlands. There are just too many glorious things in this Sapphire Coast. And I can't believe that this stunning outlook is just like a couple of 100 meters away from where we're staying. Just means that I need to get to the beach more often. It is only about 8:15 and we're almost ready to head out for the day. Our first official stop is going to be the Pinnacles, a rock formation a little bit south of here. But as always, before we do that, we must get the coffee.
When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than our mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. When the day is longer than the night.
Pinnacles Formation are a spectacular erosion feature that consists of cliffs of soft white sand capped with a layer of red gravel clay. It was deposited during the Tertiary geological period up to 65 million years ago and is part of the Biawa National Park, a short drive from Pambula, existing on Yuin country. Thank these First Nations people for continuing to preserve and protect landscapes and landmarks like this so that we can use and enjoy them today.
When the evening falls across the land and your lover's reaching you the hand, don't be late, my dear, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear, my dear. Don't be late. Don't be late. Don't be late.
We weren't actually planning on going to Eden, but once we got to the Pinnacles, we realized how close we were. So we ended up just heading on our journey even further down the coast. Called into a few shops there, had a little walk around. There was also a cruise ship in the bay today from Germany. So they had certainly come a long way. And while we were in this sort of vicinity, both Mum and I had researched and found that there were some waterfalls nearby called Nevercote Falls. So we decided to come and check those out. It's just myself and Dad down here at the moment because Hunter has fallen asleep in the car. So Mum's up there with him, but we were not prepared for like how strenuous the journey to the falls was. It's not necessarily a long walk, but it is a very steep descent. Some kids ran before us and they seem to be fine, but I feel like if you are not like super able-bodied, or if you're carrying like little kids, it's probably not the best or easiest sort of access to the falls. We've got a little bit to go, but we can hear them in the distance and I will show you guys. At least this is a more manageable path.
Peter never come down. Carrying him down that hill.
Oh, there's no way we would have been able to carry him down that hill.
I like to say that we made it to the waterfalls and cut to some beautiful clips for you, but sadly we were not equipped for the journey ahead of us, and once we got to that little river intersection, we turned back and made the treacherous trip back up the steepest incline I think I have ever climbed, and being a sweaty mess, then made our way to Merimbula for a lovely lunch out on the wharf.
if I hadn't already mentioned, we are staying at the Discovery Parks Caravan Park at Pambula Beach. We've got a 1-bedroom cabin. It's honestly nothing fancy and is certainly very cozy. We've got the double bunks out here in the kitchen sort of dining area. So mum and dad were sleeping in those. They were nice and snug. Shower there, toilet there, and then this is the kind of main bedroom where Hunter and I slept. And you definitely need to be a bit creative with the 2 sliding doors whenever someone wants to have a shower. I've definitely found it to be a great place to stay, particularly if you have kids. It's got so many beach access points. There's an indoor-outdoor pool and like a pool play area, a park, a bouncing pillow, mini golf, a games room, a movie room, so many things, and a cafe pretty close as well.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite.
We are in Bermagui. We're going to be staying here for the next 2 nights at the Reflections Caravan Park. We weren't able to get in yet, so we decided to instead head for lunch at the Camel Rock Brewery. It's at the Big 4 Caravan Park at Wallaga Lake, and now we've just parked at the Fisherman's Wharf and are making our way along the sort of waterfront, stopping at a park, observing all the boats, the scenery, all that sort of thing. Quick little cabin tour. Got this lovely outdoor space, even with a barbecue. Inside we've got much more room than our previous place. Little seating area, kitchen, dining. Then this is the bathroom, basin, toilet, shower. We've got 1 bedroom with a queen bed, and then 1 bedroom with 2 lots of bunk beds.
I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. For all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know.
We've had some big days the last couple of days, and I think it's safe to say we're all a little bit tired, especially Hunter. So today we've decided to take it a bit more easy. We went and grabbed some coffee and then checked out the blue pools. There's some seals having a little rest down in the water there. One of the locals gave us a tip to check those out, and then I think later on we might go check out Horsehead Rock and Camel Rock, but other than that it'll sort of just be chilling around the town and taking it easy.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for.
Okay, joke's on me because the quiet day that we had planned didn't really happen after looking at Horsehead and Camel Rock. Dad was really interested in heading to Bega and seeing if we could hit up any op shops there. So after passing through Cobargo, we made our way into Bega. We did manage to go to one great op shop there, and I picked up this gorgeous artwork, and we also just headed to the supermarkets and grabbed some quick lunch as well. We didn't spend a lot of time in Bega, but it was good to be able to just see another aspect of this lovely Sapphire Coast.
Surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. We got time on our side. We're in a state.
It is our final day down here and time to head home, so a quick coffee stop was in order before hitting the road and making our way back to Ulladulla.
I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
Now that we're back home, let's wrap up the trip by talking about some of my highs, lows, recommendations, all of those things. Now, surprisingly for me, my favorite area was actually Pambula, and I say surprisingly because it's just not a spot a lot of people talk about or highlight. But I loved that it combined the beauty of the beach and kind of more bush/farmland area, quiet, quaint countryside. The Pambula Beach area was just lovely, quiet. It was a great beach. The Caravan park had so many different amenities. And then Pambula Village just had beautiful trees, lovely old buildings. It had a heap of great coffee shops, and then Oakland's estate where the brewery was another highlight as well. It's also great driving distance to the Pinnacles, down to Eden, or up to Merimbula if you want to just venture out for a little day trip. If you're looking for more shopping, more sort of cafe dining options, Merimbula is definitely your best bet for that. I also did like Tarthra. It's not probably a place that I would stay because it is very small and very quiet, but it was good to be able to check out the Tarthra Hotel, the wharf. There was also some great cafes down by the beach and had a good park there as well. My least favorite stop on the trip was probably Bermagui. Not to say that I didn't like it or it was bad in any respect, but I had visited there almost 30 years ago with my nan and pa, and we stayed above the pub, which was also a hotel at the time as well. And truly not much has changed. It was very small in those days and it has kept that sort of small charm. It's definitely a place to go if you want like very quiet, you're not really looking to do too much. There was the Horsehead and Camel Rock, which is something that you can kind of just go to and be like, okay, I've seen it and it's done. The Camel Rock Brewery, I will say, was great, and the meal that we had there was fantastic. There were a couple of coffee shops in sort of the main street area, but other than just checking out the blue pools, there's not really a lot to do in the Bermagui area. If you want to, it's a pretty quick drive to Cobargo if you just want to do like a little day trip. The downfall is that if you do want to go to Bega, you can't like have a direct route there. You either need to go down and up or up and out, and sort of just, it's like a circle around. We did do our little day trip to Bega. It was good to kind of say we've seen Bega, but I wouldn't really say that it was worth the time unless you want to go somewhere that has more options for shopping in terms of like supermarkets and stuff. I say shopping very lightly, like there's not a lot of shopping options per se, but if you need like a bigger grocery store or something like that, a Big W or a K-Hub, Bega is your best bet. I honestly didn't think that we'd get everything done that we had planned to in the 4 days that we were down the coast, but we hustled and managed to get pretty much everything done, seen, eaten, etc. that we wanted to. So I feel like that kind of 4 or 5 days is probably a good enough time if you just want to do the Eden to Bermagui type area. But altogether, a fantastic trip and definitely worth it. I had so much fun and I hope you guys had fun coming along with me. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I upload new videos every single week. With that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.